can't honestly remember the last time I got up at 3 in the morning to go fishing. Well, it's not really fishing when you got a 14-hour drive ahead of you. You know, for the first tournament of the BassMaster Opens on the northern swing, my goals before I leave here is to A, catch fish, B, try and win the thing, and try to survive, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the wind is going to be like out there, but we borrowed a 4-blade prop to handle a little bit better, rougher water if we need be. But I think the boat's all ready to go. We battened down the hatches on most of everything. We just gotta take the graphs off and then put those on the cover, finish hooking up the truck, and we are out of here on our way to Michigan. So next time you see me, we'll probably be pulling into the Airbnb in East China, Michigan. So see you then, I guess. Well, here we are, home sweet home for the next couple days. Gotta get the boat put away. Got access to the canal. That leads out to the lake, but I don't see a bolt slip, so that kind of sucks. Oh well. Practice starts in the AM. Nice little place all to myself. Let's see here. Am I going to choose this room? This room's got a TV in. Or what do I want? Oh, this room here has a TV too, but yellow? That's kind of girly. Just got out to the lake for the first day of practice, and yeah, we are definitely not in Minnesota anymore. I don't know how much filming I'm actually going to do during practice, but I don't even know where to start really. But guess we'll find out. It's gonna be exciting. Let's get to it. So it's at this point in the video that I kind of want to take a time out and explain to you guys that I lost a lot of footage during this. I lost a lot of the practice stuff and the tournament stuff due to the GoPros constantly overheating. It didn't matter if I had the batteries in, or if I had the GoPro's hardwired to the USB sockets in the boat. They just constantly overheated. Every day was in practice, and for the tournament mostly, it was upper 80s, low 90s without a breath of air. The exception coming to the final day of practice where it rained like a son of a bitch. And then on Thursday, I didn't whip out the camera because we were in rough water and I didn't want to lose stuff. So that's why there's not very much footage at all from here on out for the tournament. I'll explain that on day one for practice, I went to Anchor Bay and I immediately started catching fish. I had a 3 and a 4 within the first half hour, and then I had one about 5.5 right at the boat, all on drop shots. And then from there I just kept on going. I caught fish the entire day. I probably had 19 pounds worth for for 5 that first practice day. But none of that got caught because I didn't notice that the cameras were overheating. But that's why I just wanted to explain why there's not a whole lot going on in here. And then, you know, a lot of practice, I actually spent more time idling around more than anything, so looking for stuff. So it's not really camera worthy. What's so fun about watching a guy drive around looking for stuff? So, but we'll show you what we got here. So nothing like opening up a fresh bottle of 2-stroke oil. Using plenty of that here at St. Clair, running around so much. Alright guys, I know it's really late, but I've been chasing an issue with my trailer lights since the day I got to St. Clair, and that was my running lights were not working properly. I had all the signals and whatnot, but when the actual running lights were non-existent, and they kept blowing a fuse. And the fuse that I'm talking about is, hold on here, at least in a Chevy Silverado, that guy, that yellow one right there, which is actually supposed to be a 15 amp, but I only got 20s left because I've been blowing a bunch of 15s since I've got here. But yeah, at first I went ahead and did all the normal things, tear it apart, make sure all your wire connections and whatnot are chafed up and whatnot. Went through the entire trailer looking for a bad spot or chafe. Could not find it. So then I thought, oh, maybe it's this 7-way plug here. Maybe I've had those go bad before. No big deal, I'll stop at Walmart and pick a new one up. Did that. Still blew the fuses. So then it got me to wondering if it wasn't the truck side connector. Well, I wasn't willing to do that. So what I ended up doing was, when I put new lights in this trailer, they were all LEDs, and most of them come with a little plug right here. So all I did was just unplug them all, except for the rear lights, and then I just turned the light on in the truck, and one by one went through, started plugging them all in. Well, what ended up being was, when I plugged this light in, mind you, when I plugged this light in, it blew the fuse. So I pulled it out, checked to make sure it wasn't chafing nowhere, grabbed the other side marker light, stuck it in, plugged it in, put it back in, put it in that side, and then took the light that was on this side and put it on the other side and see what happened. Well, this side here stayed fine. As soon as I plugged it back out, the light that came on this side to the other side, it blew. So that meant that this guy, the circuit board in this LED, is shorted out somewhere inside, somewhere. So if you got LED lights and you're scratching your head trying to find what your issue is, try unplugging all your lights and then slowly plugging them back in first. Save you a lot of headaches. So it is technically day number 3 of practice here at Lake St. Clair. Really haven't done much as far as video going because there hasn't been much to actually video. It's been kind of terrible actually for me. I've been plagued with issues from the get-go, unfortunately. With the trailer light issue, which set me back every morning and every night because I had to get home, back to the Airbnb before nightfall so I could trailer safely from the launch ramp. And we finally got that figured out late last night, so we kind of overslept today, but should be smooth sailing from here on out, hopefully. It's the end of the holiday weekend, so it shouldn't be as many pleasure boaters out there. And hopefully it looks like we're gonna have some calm winds. It's gonna be a good day. Let's go get him. Got one. Nice. Got one on the crankbait. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Watched it come up on live scope and even so they will hit the crankbait. Here we go. Another one. Not the size that we need though, but we're starting to get some fish finally. There's one. Another one. Walleye. Oh, we got enough of those, so we don't need any more of those. Well, unfortunately, I got the wrong species. I think it's a northern, big northern. Nice northern. Except for I want my crankbait back, dummy. Be nice. Oh, that's a big pike. Nice respectable pike. Well, that was fun. Not what we're after, but it was fun. Oh, so we just got back to the Airbnb, and yeah, that was rough. That was a rough time out there. We got 5 or 6 bites and nothing over 3 pounds, so that wasn't good. We did mix it up a little bit because I couldn't stand throwing a drop shot anymore, and caught a few on a crankbait. Other than that, it's tough out here. It's definitely not like the guys make it out on TV. I don't think it's going to be one of those tournaments where the top 50 or 60 guys have a 20-pound bag. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of 13 to 16-pound bags. Now watch how make me a liar all that, and it'll turn out to be that I just suck. But we're going to mix things up tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and go to the river, the St. Clair River, and just fish in there for a little while, just to see if it's something that I like or something I can do. Because yeah, I am definitely not used to this whole running around hoping you throw a dart at the map and hope you land on them type of deal, because it's basically one big flat, the lake is. I got stuff going on the Canada side, but nothing that exciting. Today's the first practice day that I didn't get a 4-pound bite at all, so that's not good. We're going to definitely mix it up, try the river tomorrow. I'm actually going to be able to relax for once tonight because I'm not going to be working on something, trying to fix it. So yeah, we're going to go cook some food, put the boat cover on the boat, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Really getting tired of having to fix stuff. Lake St. Clair will break stuff on you. When I was on the wire, I just decided to make sure everything was working right before tomorrow. And I found that one of my live well pumps wasn't pumping water into the live well. So we took it, got the oil tank removed and all that fun jazz, pulled it out, and works now. So I'm guessing a rock or something was jammed up in the pump here, but we are going to play a new game called What's in My Bilge? And today we have a waterlogged stickworm that appeared to have wacky rigged at some point. Don't even know what color that is, but it's been down there for a while. What else do we got down here? Chunk of foam. Any other major surprises? I don't see any. So yeah, yummy. We'll just put this all back together and get back to it. I'm not gonna lie, I know after 4 days of practice, it's not good. I'll catch fish. Don't get me wrong, but they're not going to be tournament winning fish. They're not even going to be check cashing fish. I'll probably end up in the triple digits at this point unless I find something magical tomorrow morning. We got half a day left for the 5th day. We gotta be off the water by noon. Then it's registration and all the other fun stuff. So yeah, I'm just a little bit confused. I wish I could go back in time and rewind my practice, because I know exactly where I messed up. I tried doing too much, or see too much of the lake all at once. I made a rookie mistake. I should have sectioned off the lake and said, hey, I'm going to spend one practice day in this section. Tomorrow I'll go practice in this section. But I didn't do that. Rookie mistake. So, but yeah, so after registration tomorrow, probably run to Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's. I think it's Cabela's that's here. One of the two. Because I'm pretty much out of the stuff that I have been getting bites on. Because they're not colors that I normally throw. Because they don't work around my house. For some whatever reason. These fish here just like different colors in the same style bait that I normally throw. Just the stupid colors that I don't hardly ever throw around, you know. So yeah, yeah, gonna re-rig some rods yet and organize the boat a little bit and put the cover on and eat something, talk to the kids, and wake up tomorrow bright and early and give one more basically half a day of practice. And so yeah, let's do it. At this point in time, the day 5, I didn't go out and practice at all. The remnants of the tropical storm came through at about 10 or 11 p.m. that night, and it just started downpouring rain. It was a little windy, and it continued out throughout the rest of Wednesday there, day 5. So I decided not to bother taking the cover off of the boat, except for to grab a few rods to re-rig and stuff. So I spent my morning doing that. And then I went to registration in the afternoon. Got that taken care of. Ate the free pizza and grabbed the can pop that they give you. And then I went to Bass Pro Shops. Grabbed my colors of robo worms that I was getting bit on. And then hightailed it back to the room and chilled out there and spent the rest of the night talking to the kids and watching old live episodes of the Bassmasters on St. Clair, because at this point I was totally clueless. I had stuff to go to, but nothing that was going to do anything. So, and then I got a hold of my day 1 co-angler. We talked a bit and came up with a game plan. So there was no actual footage of Wednesday. Hi guys, so we didn't get any actual footage on day 1 of us fishing due to the fact that it's A, it sucked. B, the wind was so bad this morning that we were spearing waves, and I just wasn't going to leave the camera equipment out. Not that there was anything really much to film anyways. We did end up catching our 5 fish for 11 pounds 12 ounces or something like that. We're sitting in 198th place out of 225. Not how I wanted this to go, not how I envisioned this to go. I literally am out of it. I don't have a chance in heck to cash a check, but we're still going to go out tomorrow and give it our all and try to figure out this lake, because I don't know where I'm going wrong. I haven't caught a 4-pound fish since Sunday or Monday. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Obviously 64 guys or whatever found at least 5 4-pounders, because 20 pounds got you 64th place, which is freaking phenomenal. You can't, I don't know what any other lake in the world that can pump out those kind of numbers. I just don't know what I'm missing. I don't know. My partner, Steve, he fished his butt off to get his 7 or 8 pounds, something like that. He's sitting in, I don't even know where he's sitting at, but he was a good guy to fish with. He was fun. Definitely going to keep his number, but I wish him all the best luck in the world tomorrow, because he still has a chance at it. If he comes in with 13 pounds tomorrow, he might have a shot. If he can get 3 4-pounders, he might still have a chance at getting a check. But me, so the game plan is to re-rig some stuff, look at the map here, and don't fish where we fished today, because there's nothing worthwhile there apparently. So I don't know. Kind of really disgusted with myself. Well, that's fishing. But yeah, we speared a couple waves and stuff like that today, and I gotta figure out how to get all that water. There's like, I don't know, what do you call that, 2 inches roughly of water in my rod locker that I gotta get out somehow. Don't know how it gets in there. I have no clue. All the other compartments are dry. It's just that rod locker is got standing water in it. So I was reminded that I got a portable bilge pump by my good buddy Chuck. So we are going to pump out that water, provided my clips make it here. Ah, come on. some. Ooh, that's the wrong side. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Have this pumped out in no time. So, but yeah, we're going to we're going to do some rigging and go at it tomorrow, I guess. So on day 2, we ran straight into Anchor Bay, straight to a few waypoints that I had where I had caught some fish. Namely, the area that I caught a 4 and lost a 5.5 pounder at the boat on the very first practice day. And it didn't take long for my co-angler and I to start catching fish. That'll definitely help your cause. Do something. God, he looked like a 3 in the water. Oh, fuck. I just missed one. Not as big as yours. Hell, I don't even think mine's gonna keep. That doesn't feel right. Fuck, that's it. Good one. Of course, they all look big down there. Fuck. Come on. Come on. Don't fuck this up, David. Woo. That's the biggest fish I've had in a couple of days. Didn't feel right when I thought he was a fucking walleye.
3 1/4. There you go, buddy. Thank you. Don't be something stupid now. Haven't seen it yet. Wherever it is, it's pretty big. Giant fuck is fine. Oh, fuck you, dude. Not while I'm playing a big one. Dude, this one's over 4.
It looks like it.
Hey, this is gonna suck. Come on, baby. We don't got time to fuck around today. Get in this boat, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come here. Come here. Just before the waves. Probably not quite 4. $361. That one's definitely over 4. Holy fuck. Shit. Perfect. Dude, give me some. What a way to fill out your limit. Nice. God, he looks like he should be over 4 though. Good job, dude.
9:30 rolls around now, and we're doing pretty good. my co-angler, Michael, he's got his limit of fish. 2 really good ones. And I got 3 in the boat. A little 1.5 pound, 2-pounder, and 2 in the mid to low 3s. And I thought the fishing was just going to get better and better. And boy, was I wrong. We stuck in that area for another hour, scoping around, just not landing on much. It was funny because Dakota eBear pulled up about 2 cast lengths away, and we watched him load the boat, which was crazy. And then after he left, we moved over there, and yeah, we didn't get a bite. So then we moved around and tried different spots in Anchor Bay. Pulled up to an area where there was only one other boat in the area, general vicinity, and I hooked a good one, and it got about halfway to the boat. I seen it get up to the surface, and it spit the hook out, or pulled off, one of the two. So that was lit down. That one was upper 3, maybe 4 pounds there, and then fished that area a little bit longer. Didn't see anything else. So then we moved to an area further into Anchor Bay, further north into Anchor Bay, and we got into an general area where Seth Fighter was, and Jamie Bruce, and Jay Securic was at times there, and a bunch of other guys. Don't get me wrong, we're all just right around this flat in Anchor Bay scoping, and I spot 3 really big ones on the live scope unit, just in the middle of a sand patch, basically. And I cast over there, and I immediately hook one, fight it, get all the way up to the boat, 4.5, and it just pops off for some reason. As I just watched my hopes and dreams just go away, because that was a second decent fish that I got off that day, and we could not for the life of us get the other shoe fly. We could not for the life of us get the other ones to bite. And at this time, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we run back to where Michael, my co-angler, caught his big one. And I immediately hooked into a really good one. Comes out, flying out of the wire. Solid 4.5. Spits the hook. And that was pretty much it for the day. We didn't have another bite, except for I think my co-angler, he hooked into a really nice sized drum, and then yeah, that was basically it. I only weighed in 3 fish that day, so it is what it is. And the cameras were long overheated. Batteries were shot. Done. And nothing wanted to work on the GoPros by this point. My face was just beet red. Even though I had been putting sunscreen on all week, I still fried. So I think what I'm going to do is get one of those face masks. Breathable face mask for the future here. My 3 fish ended up being like 8.25 or something like that. Good enough for a 2-day total of 19 pounds some odd ounces and a 205th place showing. Wasn't too happy about that. Wasn't what I was expecting. Don't get me wrong, I didn't think I was going to come out swinging and setting the world on fire, but I thought I'm a good enough fisherman to where I could have at least cashed a check. But I was proven wrong. I mentioned earlier in the video that I ran around too much. I didn't practice well. So I took some really, and I even mentioned it on stage there, that St. Clair was a learning experience for me. I learned so much from sucking that I know I'm going to do better in the future here. Because we don't have, in my area, we don't have to worry about making a 40-minute run anywhere. The lakes around my area are just not that big. Even, you know, Mille Lacs is probably the biggest lake, but Mille Lacs is different. That's a lot, but I am going to be able to section off the lakes now, like I mentioned I'm going to implement that into the next open, the next 2 opens, and for the future. Sectioning off lakes, especially these bigger lakes that I have no clue about or haven't been to in a while, I'll be able to do it better, and spend my time more wisely. I think that's the biggest lesson I got out of that week, was to know how to practice for big wire better. So yeah, we're going to start going to Leech Lake, do some pre-fishing before that goes off limits, and then by the time this video hits the internet, you guys will be probably a week or 2 out from Leech Lake. So we're going to get to it. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll check you out next time. Later.